guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Glam Rosa. Please join the Glam family. All you have to do to be part of this Glam family is hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload, so you can see all my future videos. Today I created this full face right here only using affordable products, and it actually came out really good. If you would like to see how I created this look and which products I use, just keep on watching. Hey, so let's get started. First, I'm going to be moisturizing this face. I'm going to be using Lubriderm. This is a normal to dry skin. I am actually very oily on my T-zone, and this moisturizer works very well for me. Every time I moisturize my face, I like to make sure I work in the moisturizer all the way to my skin, so I actually take my time when I do this. So my foundation stays on all day and looks flawless. I'm going to be using Maybelline Master Prime. This is supposed to blur and smooth, and this primer does not clog up your pores, so that is a plus. It's white like this. On this areas where my pores show the most, I'm actually going to push in the primer. You can actually wear this primer just by itself. If you're in a rush, you can just put it on, put your mascara on, and just walk out the door and you'll be good. For foundation, especially on this summer season, I like using Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This is awesome. It's very lightweight and it's buildable. I like a full coverage foundation, and this gives me that flawless full coverage look that I love. And if it doesn't cake up and it doesn't melt off my face by the end of the day, that's awesome. Another affordable great foundation is L'Oreal. This is my ride or die. You guys seen all my videos. I mainly use this one, but just to switch it up I decided to go with this one, but I love both of these. So I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge. I'm just going to pour some on the back, and then I'm just going to blend it in my face. Just like that. I'm going to put some. Alright, to conceal and to highlight, I'm going to be using Maybelline Master Conceal. This is a full coverage concealer. This is actually very lightweight too, and I'm really impressed because I honestly thought it was going to be thick, because mostly when they're high coverage they're very thick, but this is actually it's kind of watery but not really. And it feels so light on the face, which I love, because I cannot have heavy products on my face because then I'm just all bothered and it's just like a big no to me. So I'm going to be applying this concealer with an F70 Sigma brush. I'm also going to be applying this concealer to my eyelids. This is going to help as a primer, so the eyeshadow will stay on, and also it's gonna help us so I can have like a white canvas to work on, you know. Now to blend that out, I'm gonna be using my Real Technique sponge once again to do so. There we go. I'm actually gonna go in with just a little bit more under my under eyes because I like a bright under eye. I'm just going to put some right here. To set my face, I'm going to be going in with CoverGirl Clean Matte. I'm going to be applying this with my F30 Sigma brush. If you're super oily like I am super oily, this is a great powder. The first time I used it I was like, let's see how it's gonna work, and it actually throughout the day I did not get oily. Now if I use like just my L'Oreal Mascara translucent powder around my face, like usually by later I'm already oily, but because it's a powder foundation, this just helps lock it in even more. So I'm actually really in love with this. So you guys are going to see this a lot from now on, this combo. This kept your girl matte all day. Now for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using Maybelline Brow Percies Micro Pencil. So I'm going to be using the little spoolie to comb my hairs the way they grow. This way. I don't know if you girls can tell, but my eyebrows are actually effed up because I decided to go get them waxed for the first time. I've never waxed my eyebrows. I only thread them or I do it myself, but I was like, let me try. I never actually done it, and the girl effed them up because if you can tell, this one's alright, you know, it has a little definition, you know, like this one has more hair and actually has a shape. Now on this one's way thinner. She took off my arch and this is just, it looks bad. So let's just ignore my natural eyebrows, or this is why we have makeup. And I'm gonna fix that, but because I take years to do my eyebrows, because I just have to concentrate when I do my eyebrows. I'm actually gonna do them off camera really quickly and then I'll be back. But just in case you're wondering, I always start at the tail. I start at the tail, I line it up, and then I underline it, and then I color it in. Alright you guys, I'll be right back. It's just gonna be like a split second, I promise. Be back. Alright, let's move on to the rest of the face. Let's give it some definition, some life back, because right now I just have a potato face and that's just not cool. So we're gonna be giving ourselves some cheekbones and we're gonna glow. I'm gonna be using Milani bronzer in Fake Tan with my handy dandy Sigma brush F40. I'm actually really in love with this powder. Like, this is really nice. So picking up the dark shade at the bottom of my brush like so. I'm just gonna start right where my hairline starts, right here. Just like that. You see, now I have a cheekbone. Alright, and now just to make my forehead a little bit smaller, I'm gonna hit the temples with that same shade and just go all around. I'm basically doing a big old 3. You know, we gotta get the jawline, we gotta get our double chin. Alright, using that same brush, I'm gonna be going in with the lighter shade. This is gonna just warm up our face just a bit more. This shade does have little specks of gold in it, but honestly on the skin it doesn't even show up that much. It really doesn't. It's just like a tiny bit. It's nothing major, so that's why I like it. It just gives me a little some, but not really. Because if it was really shimmery, no, I wouldn't be using it. Alright, to highlight, I am going to be using L'Oreal True Match LUMI Highlighter. It actually says blush and highlight. I'm guessing the blush might be this one, but it's too shimmery. Picking up my Morphe 504, I'm just going to pick up the gold shade. This is going to go on the high points of my cheek. And around here and my forehead, you know, so when we do that we have that glow going on. Alright, I'm actually gonna contour my nose really quickly with that same bronzer, picking up the dark shade. I'm gonna go right at the bottom. Now I'm gonna do the sides very lightly. Alright, now to highlight my nose, I'm going to be using that same highlight with a E05 Sigma brush. There we go. Alright, now for the eyes, I'm going to be using L'Oreal Nude Palette in number 2. She looks like this. It's like plum colors. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but we're both gonna find out. Alright, usually I like to put a light shadow on my brow bone first. This palette doesn't really have a white. This one right here is like a pinkish light shimmery shade. So I'm gonna go back to the Nude palette number 1, and I'm gonna pick up the light shade it has, and I'm gonna apply that on my brow bone. Picking up a Sigma E55 brush, I'm gonna pick up that light shade and I'm gonna apply it on my brow bone. Going back to the Nude number 2 palette, I'm gonna be going in my crease with this light pinkish shade. Just gonna go all over my crease. Alright, now that we have that, I don't know if the camera could see it, but it's just very light. It really didn't show up on my skin. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade next to it. It's more a purpley shade, and I'm gonna put this on my crease also. Switching to a Sonia Kashuk number 116 brush, I'm gonna move to this dark purple, and I'm gonna focus this more on my crease. Like, I wanna define my crease a little bit more. Now that we're done with our crease, I'm actually going to pick up this brown shade, and I'm going to put this on my outer V on my lid. Alright, now that I'm done applying that brown, which I'm not gonna lie, really sucks because I could not get it on my eyelid. I will apply it and then it will just disappear. So that brown sucks. Now I'm going to move on to the... Alright, now that we're done with the top, I'm going to move on to the bottom. I'm going to be picking up... Where is it? I'm gonna be picking up this pencil brush from It Brushes, the smudger side, and I'm gonna pick up that purple, and I'm gonna apply that to my bottom lash. Alright, with that same brush, I'm gonna go in with the light purple, and I'm gonna smoke it out even more. Alright, you guys, now I'm just going to do a wing liner. I'm going to be using a Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black Gel Liner, and the brush that comes with it when you purchase. Alright, for my lashes, I'm going to be applying just a little bit of this mascara from L'Oreal, just so we can prep for the lashes. Alright, while my lashes get tacky, I'm going to move on to lips. I'm going to be using Milani lipstick in Bahama Beige. And on top of that, I'm going to be using Milani lip gloss in Bare Secret. Alright, you guys, I have my lashes on. This completes the look. So if you guys really enjoyed this look, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Leave me a comment down below saying anything, any future videos that you want to see. Just write it down so I can, you know, make one for you. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe so you don't get lost in this big old YouTube world, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. And until next time, you guys, bye.